Hello viewers, in this topic of arenes and aromaticity, last time we have discussed reactivity and orientation of different substituted benzene derivatives. Now today we will discuss synthesis of alkyl benzenes and the reactions of alkyl benzenes. As all of us know, what are alkyl benzenes? These are the alkyl substituted benzene derivatives. For example, toluene, if we have a methyl group substitution, ethyl benzene, isobutyl benzene. If we have two methyl groups on ortho, then it is called orthoxylene. If it is meta, then metaxylene, paraxylene. If we have two benzene ring attached to methyl group, then this is known as diphenyl methane. Now, synthesis of alkyl benzenes. First synthesis is via Friedel-Crafts reaction. So, this is your Friedel-Crafts alkylation. This we have discussed earlier also. In this synthesis, benzene react with alkyl halide in presence of a Lewis acid aluminium chloride to give us monoalkyl substituted benzene and HCl. The reaction proceed via formation of an intermediate complex which then convert into a free carbocation and a base AlCl4 minus. The carbocation which is generated in this first step attack on the benzene ring, because benzene ring is electron rich and gives the intermediate carbocation, and this carbocation is stabilized via resonance. Then there is in last step there is a removal of a proton with the help of a base and a substituted product is obtained. In many cases it was observed that there is no free formation of carbocation and alkyl group is transferred to benzene ring via the complex, intermediate complex, and there is again the formation of intermediate carbocation and other mechanism is same. Now, the ease of alkylation with alkyl halide, this depends on the nature of alkyl group. For a given halogen atom, so if we go from tertiary alkyl group to secondary and primary, the rate of a reaction decreases, and for the halogen atoms, the reactivity is most for fluoride, then second number is for chloride, then bromide and then iodide. Now, as the reaction proceed via intermediate formation of carbocation. Carbocation is an electrophile in this case. So, this electrophile or carbocation can be generated by other ways also. So, if alkene is there, alkene also on reaction with a protonic acid gives a formation of carbocation, and this carbocation then can attack on benzene ring to give a substituted alkyl substituted benzene. Similarly, alcohols also in presence of a Lewis acid like BF3 can form a carbocation, and this carbocation then can attack on benzene ring to give a substituted benzene. We can use different Lewis acid with different substrate. The general order of reactivity of Lewis acids is as follows: aluminium chloride is the most reactive, then boron trifluoride, then SbCl5, then ferric chloride, then tin chloride and then zinc chloride. And more the reactive substrate, weaker the Lewis acid will be required. And proton acid catalyst which can be used are HF, H2SO4 and phosphoric acid. Now, there are certain drawbacks of this Friedel-Crafts reaction. First one, it is difficult to introduce N-propyl or N-butyl group. There is no problem if we want to introduce methyl or ethyl group, but if we go to higher one, so like N-propyl and N-butyl, then in those cases instead of N-butyl benzene and N-propyl benzene, we get the rearranged product isopropyl benzene and isobutyl benzene. The reason is the carbocation is formed in this reaction. So, the carbocation formed can rearrange to give a more stable carbocation. And this we can see here, this is a butyl bromide. On reaction with aluminum chloride, intermediate complex get formed. This intermediate complex, if react with benzene, then it gives a N-butyl chain. But if it breaks down to a carbocation, so N-butyl carbocation, which is a primary carbocation, immediately rearranged to give a secondary carbocation, and this carbocation then react with benzene to give a secondary butyl benzene. So, ratio of this product is more as compared to N-butyl benzene. Now, second drawback is over alkylation. As when methyl chloride react with benzene, there is a formation of a toluene. Methyl group is an electron donating group, so it increases the reactivity of benzene ring towards electrophilic substitution reaction. So, if we have more amount of this reagent methyl chloride, then it further react with this toluene to give a disubstitution, orthoxylene, metaxylene and paraxylene. So, but we want to prepare only toluene, so but we get other products also. This can be overcome if we take benzene in excess. Now, next drawback is structure of the product is uncertain, because this reaction accompanied with the disproportionation also. For example, ethyl benzene, once it get formed, HCl is a byproduct of a reaction. So, it furnish this proton. So, again there is a attack of this proton on the benzene ring as a electrophile, there is a formation of intermediate carbocation, and there is a removal of now ethyl cation. This can react with another molecule of ethyl benzene and gives the disubstituted diethyl benzene. But this disproportionation reaction is not possible in toluene. But in toluene, another thing is there, migration of an alkyl group from one position to another. For example, if we want to make a xylene, then 2 orthoxylene. So, 2 methyl groups are on ortho positions, but as proton is there, so it produces a intermediate carbocation, and from this second position the methyl can shift to give a this new carbocation, and then loss of a proton from this gives a metaxylene, and this further shifting gives a this carbocation, and from this removal of proton gives paraxylene. So, in this way we do not know whether we get only orthoxylene or we get a mixture of meta and para also in the reaction. Now, next drawback is Friedel-Crafts reaction do not occur when strongly powerful electron withdrawing groups are attached to benzene ring like nitro, carboxylic, ketonic, CF3 sulfonic acid group. If the benzene ring is having a group like NH2 amine, amino or substituted amine, then also it is not possible to perform Friedel-Crafts reaction, because we are using in the reaction this aluminum chloride, Lewis acid, this react with this amino group and gives the this complex in which nitrogen is having a positive charge. Now, instead of electron donating, now it becomes electron withdrawing group. So, it withdraws electron density from the benzene ring and making it less susceptible towards electrophilic attack. Next drawback is aryl and vinyl halides cannot be used because these do not form carbocation readily. These are unreactive halides. So, we cannot use in this Friedel-Crafts reaction these halides. Now, next method of synthesis is via using Wurtz-Fittig reaction. This includes warming an ether solution of an alkyl and aryl halides with sodium. So, if we take bromobenzene and ethyl bromide and react with sodium, we get ethyl benzene, and sodium bromide. What are the advantages of this method? The structure of the product is known and the long side chain containing an alkyl group can also be prepared via this method. For example, bromobenzene on reaction with bromobutane gives the butyl benzene and yield is 62 to 72%. So, this is a good method for synthesis. The mechanism of this reaction involves a reaction of first bromobenzene with sodium and there is a formation of an anion of benzene, sodium salt of benzene and sodium bromide. This anion of benzene then react with ethyl bromide to give a substituted product. So, this is simply a nucleophilic substitution reaction, but it may also be possible the anion can be formed with ethyl bromide also. So, this possibility is also there. So, there is a formation of a anion of ethyl bromide. So, this we get the sodium and negative charge on ethyl group. Now, this sodium salt then react with second molecule of ethyl bromide to give a butane, or it can react with bromobenzene to give a desired product. But it was observed that the step 1 in which there is a formation of a salt of bromobenzene, this one where negative charge comes on benzene ring, it is more faster than this third and fourth step, because the negative charge on benzene ring is more stabilized as compared to negative charge on ethyl group. So, that is why the main product obtained is ethyl benzene in this case. Now, next method of synthesis is via Grignard reagent. So, in this bromobenzene, example is bromobenzene on reaction with magnesium in ether solution forms a Grignard reagent, phenyl magnesium bromide, which on reaction with alkyl halide gives the substituted product. So, again this is a nucleophilic substitution reaction, this one. Now, second one, if we have a ketone in a side chain, this is acetophenone, then on reaction with Grignard reagent, there is a formation of a tertiary alcohol in a side chain. This tertiary alcohol on dehydration gives this double bond, and this double bond on reduction produces a alkyl group. Now, next method is decarboxylation of aromatic acids. For example, if we have a para-toluic acid, so on heating with soda lime, that is calcium oxide plus NaOH, there is a decarboxylation reaction. This carboxylic group will be removed in the form of carbon dioxide and we get the toluene. Now, next method is chloromethylation. In this, instead of alkyl group, a chloromethyl group is introduced in the benzene ring, and this we can done by heating the aromatic hydrocarbon with formalin or paraformaldehyde and HCl in the presence of a catalyst zinc chloride. So, there is a formation of this CH2Cl group. This group is attached to this benzene ring, and advantage of this group is it can be readily converted into group like CH3, CH2OH, CHO and CH2CN. Now, next method is deoxygenation of cresols. So, if we have a OH group, hydroxyl group attached to benzene ring along with the alkyl group, then this hydroxyl group can be removed by zinc dust distillation. So, we get alkyl benzene. Now, we come to the reactions of alkyl benzenes. First one is hydrogenation. So, if we do hydrogenation of ethyl benzene with hydrogen in presence of a catalyst nickel, platinum or palladium, then all the 3 bonds of this benzene ring get reduced to give ethyl cyclohexane. So, this is heterogeneous hydrogenation. Now, next is Birch reduction. It was given by a scientist A. J. Birch in 1944. In this, benzene and its derivatives are reduced to non-conjugated 1,4-cyclohexadiene by treatment with sodium or lithium in a mixture of liquid ammonia and alcohol. So, this is benzene, this on reaction with sodium or lithium in ammonia and alcohol gives this 1,4-cyclohexadiene. Now, the mechanism of a reaction. This reaction proceeds by the formation of a solvated electron in ammonia, due to which the solution colors becomes dark blue. This solvated electron then add to the benzene ring to give a radical anion. This radical anion take a proton from alcohol to give this radical. This radical further takes second electron and gives Carbe anion. This Carbe anion then takes second proton from alcohol and gives the reduced product, that is 1,4-cyclohexadiene. Now, this reaction, as we have seen, proceed via formation of a Carbe anion. So, if electron withdrawing groups are present in benzene, that will stabilize this Carbe anion, but if electron donating groups are present, then that destabilizes the Carbe anion. So, that is we can see here, if we have a benzoic acid and we do the Birch reduction, then reduction takes place on the carbon atom which is connected to the carboxylic group, because on this the negative charge get stabilized via this carboxylic group. But if we have a alkyl benzene and we do the Birch reduction, then this carbon which is connected to this alkyl group do not get reduced, because here the negative charge if generated will not stabilize by this R group, because R group is electron donating, it will destabilize the negative charge here, and that is why reduction takes place on adjacent carbon. Now, next, electrophilic substitution reactions. So, we have a benzene ring here. So, benzene ring, as all of us know, undergo electrophilic substitution reactions, but here we have a alkyl group attached to this benzene ring, and we all of us know this alkyl group is electron donating. So, it increases the electron density of benzene ring. So, it makes this ring more susceptible towards electrophilic attack, and further it is ortho and para directing. So, on nitration with nitric acid and sulfuric acid, the nitrating mixture, the product obtained are orthonitro-toluene and para-nitro-toluene. On halogenation, in presence of a Lewis acid, ortho product and para product. On Friedel-Crafts reaction, again we get the ortho and para. On sulfonation, we get the ortho sulfonic acid and para sulfonic acid. Now, in alkyl benzenes, this is known as a side chain, the alkyl group which is attached to a benzene ring. Now, this alkyl group also undergo reaction with halogens, and this is known as free radical halogenation. So, when chlorine gas is passed into boiling toluene in presence of a light, then there is a formation of a benzyl chloride. If benzyl chloride if react further, then it gives this benzyl chloride, which on further reaction with chlorine in presence of light gives benzo trichloride. So, all this depends on the amount of chlorine present. Now, this if we have a ethyl group in a side chain, then for chlorination there are two possibilities. hydrogen can be substituted from this CH2 group or it can be substituted from this CH3, and we get two products, 1 chloro 1 phenyl ethane and 1 chloro 2 phenyl ethane. And here the probability of here, because here are 3 hydrogens and here 2 hydrogens. So, probability is here for this product is 3 times and this product is 2 times, but we get more percentage of this product as compared to the product obtained by replacement of hydrogen from methyl group. Similarly, in bromination also with of ethyl benzene, we get here exclusively the product in which hydrogen is removed from benzylic carbon, this carbon, not this one. This product is only in traces. In chlorination, we have seen 56 and 44, but here in bromination this is only the major. So, reason is regioselectivity is low in case of chlorination of ethyl benzene. So, mechanism is free radical mechanism. So, it is the steps involves are, first step is chain initiation, in which there is a homolytic cleavage of this chlorine-chlorine bond, and that is why we need a strong heating or in presence of a light, and this produces a chlorine free radical. Then chain propagation step, this free radical, if we take the example of a toluene, abstract a proton from this methyl group and gives this benzylic free radical and HCl. This benzyl free radical then react with a chlorine molecule and take a chlorine and gives benzyl chloride and chlorine free radical. This chlorine free radical then can further react. So, in this way the reaction will go on. If we take the ethyl benzene case, in this if chlorine free radical react, then there are two possibilities of hydrogen abstraction. It can abstract hydrogen from this CH2 benzylic carbon or from this CH3 group. So, there is a formation of two free radicals, one is this benzyl free radical and another one is this free radical. So, but this free radical is more stable than this free radical, benzylic free radical is more stable. So, further reaction with chlorine, this gives the product. So, why benzyl free radical is more stable? And the reason is resonance. This is a single electron, it is a free radical. So, it get delocalized in benzene ring. So, this gives the stability to this benzyl free radical, and it was observed that this benzyl free radicals is even more stable than the tertiary free radical, and the stability of this benzyl free radical is almost comparable to allylic free radical. So, now toluene can undergo two types of halogenation. One is in a side chain and another one is in the ring. So, if toluene reacted with chlorine in the presence of a Lewis acid, then it gives a electrophilic substitution reaction, that is a substitution in a ring. But if chlorine is reacted in presence of a light, then a side chain reaction takes place via free radical substitution and we get the halogen in a side chain. Next reaction is oxidation. As such, benzene ring and alkanes are quite unreactive towards the usual oxidizing agents, but the aliphatic side chain which is present in benzene is quite susceptible towards oxidation. The side chain get oxidized with the usual oxidizing agents like alkaline KMnO4, chromic acid or nitric acid, and gives the final product benzoic acid. Whatever is the length of carbon chain, the ultimate product is benzoic acid. So, this means this requires oxidation reactions requires this benzylic hydrogen for oxidation. So, these are attacked in oxidation. So, that is why the whatever is the length of this chain, product is only benzoic acid. And that is the reason tertiary butyl benzene is resistant to oxidation, because it do not have this benzylic hydrogens. Now, this oxidation reactions have various applications. One of this is synthesis of carboxylic acids. So, we can prepare easily carboxylic acids via this method. So, for example, toluene can be oxidized to give benzoic acid. Paraxylene on oxidation gives terephthalic acid. Para-nitro toluene gives on oxidation para-nitro-benzoic acid. And other application is in identification of alkyl benzenes. Suppose we have a unknown liquid of formula C8H10. This compound is having a boiling point 137 to 139 degree C, and also it was observed it is an alkyl benzene. Now, there are 4 possibilities for this compound: orthoxylene, paraxylene, metaxylene and ethyl benzene, because all these are having almost similar boiling points. So, how can we say which one is our compound? For this, we can do the oxidation. So, on oxidation of this orthoxylene, we get this phthalic acid which is having a melting point 231. If we have a metaxylene, it gives this isophthalic acid with melting point 348, and paraxylene gives this terephthalic acid with melting point 300 degree C and it sublimes. Ethyl benzene, it gives on oxidation benzoic acid which with melting point 121 degree. So, this is the utility of this oxidation reaction. So, today we have discussed different methods for the preparation of alkyl benzene, which includes Friedel-Crafts reaction. We have also discussed drawbacks of Friedel-Crafts reaction. Then we discussed Wurtz-Fittig reaction, which is a better method than Friedel-Crafts reaction for preparation of N-alkyl benzenes. Then we have discussed Grignard reagent method. Then we have discussed decarboxylation of aromatic acids. So, that is we can do with soda lime, and then deoxygenation of phenols. So, this is with zinc dust distillation. And in reactions of alkyl benzene, we discuss heterogeneous hydrogenation with hydrogen in presence of a metal like nickel, platinum or palladium. And also we have discussed Birch reduction with soda and ammonia, which is known as homogeneous hydrogenation. Then we discuss electrophilic substitution reactions, because we are here discussing alkyl benzenes. So, alkyl benzene alkyl group is electron donating group. So, that gives ortho and para directing products. And then we discuss free radical halogenation of a side chain, because here we have a alkyl side chain attached to the benzene ring, so on. And finally, we discussed oxidation and the utility of this oxidation also. Now, in next lecture, we will discuss alkynyl benzenes and biphenyls. Thank you.